Hi, I'm here with Dominic Schmidt-Rieche from AirWatch by VMware, and this company works on mobile device management. My first question is, how can data integrity be ensured in these times of mobile, multiple connected devices?
Well, I think, reaching back to the presentation I just had around the Internet of Things, really what we're seeing to be able to secure these interconnected devices is a requirement for an interoperability standard for these integrated devices and integrated services to come together. And the market opportunity is too big for it to come from one vendor. So what we're clearly going to see is that multiple vendors are going to have to be open in their standards, provide a security around those standards, and implement these APIs in a standardized fashion to bring security to these devices and throughout the layer of the communication as IoT gathers and collects information, brings it back to the back-end systems for big data analytics and to gain a worth out of that data and analyzing that data. So it's all about the standards, the open standards and the interoperability and the adherence to that to provide that security.
I see, and what about the users? I think their lives will be more and more complicated when they have to deal with these multiple connected devices and which grow in amount.
Yeah, absolutely. Certainly, in terms of how these services are going to come to the consumer, there will be a higher degree of complexity around that. And again, that sort of drives interoperability and open standards, really, for those to be able to work and work seamlessly for the end user. Because simply adoption rates are going to absolutely stall or fall flat on their face if that interoperability isn't here. It's going to have to be point and click, and it just has to work. And that is what the end user is looking for. It's much like in the mobile internet era, where a user opens an app or a web page via the mobile browser. If that browser doesn't load within 6 seconds, they're going to another web page. And we're going to see the same in the Internet of Things, where if that interconnectivity, if it just doesn't work straight away, and if it's too complex, they're going to go elsewhere with their money.
So what are your feelings? What are the most important development with these increase in Internet of Things? How will this be integrated in a mobile device management?
Well, in terms of seeing that integrated, really it comes back from our viewpoint that a mobile device really is a thing in the Internet of Things. And it is actually a central point. It's going to be at the confluence of where all the data comes from and then be sent back. It has the connectivity and it's able to connect through to the peripheral devices, the other sort of sensors that you might place around it, whether it's your Fitbit band or whatever else the connected devices might be in your smartwatch, and to be able to provide that connectivity that will sort of federate out from these devices. So they're really the focal point. And from AirWatch's point of view, really, we're already managing these devices in a corporate world and providing security around that in a corporate sort of wrap. And we're really looking to be able to push that experience of mobility into the IoT era through our focus on what we see the central point for that. So the phone is going to be the remote control of the Internet of Things era.
I see. Thank you, Dominic, for your answers.
Thank you very much for your time.